Hola amigos, welcome to the Git Gossip. While I'm working on a video about how to test Stripe locally, where are you missing first went, and more. Let's see who first pushed a disaster into the tech world this week. AI kills developer pride. An 18-year-old dude who's been coding since he was 13 and has already launched his own e-commerce business with 50 active merchants at moment like this. I wonder why I took a wrong turn, but I guess this is still ahead of me even if I started late. He's complaining he doesn't code himself anymore. He just uses close code, grabs the basics, and closes his laptop because now you can build a custom solution without monthly subscription, but he feels absolutely zero pride in it. The community points out this is a classic LLM era existing crisis. You're no longer a creator, just a glorified prompt operator.
This is another rant about AI, don't read. It's not something new, don't get angry if you read it, I already told you. For context, I'm 18 now. I began learning programming at 13 Y2 Kyo and started doing freelance projects at 14. I felt proud whenever I created something other people relied on. Whenever I introduced myself as a programmer who developed all these sorts of projects. But now I don't code anymore. I just use Claude Code. I only understand the fundamentals of what it's doing. Then call it a day, which feels bad and exhausting somehow. I started my own business at 16. I currently still work on it. It's an e-com platform, similar to Shopify, but different. I made quite a good amount. I have around 50 active merchants. But I don't feel pride in this thing. And I wonder if it lost its value. Since with AI, you could make your own tailored solution without needing to pay continuous fees. Been in the industry for 10 years and I feel the same. Same here. AI sucked the joy out of programming. I don't feel that sense of accomplishment anymore.
I feel you, bro.
My only piece of advice is to not be honest about it in interviews or with your employer. It isn't what they want to hear. I suspect it contributed to me being laid off. Lesson learned.
So, we need to adapt to the new reality and focus on business outcomes rather than who actually wrote the lines of code. Live coding interview AI panic. A senior dev is facing their first AI-assisted live coding interview for a senior role. The company explicitly suggests tools like Cursor or Copilot, but our guy has built his entire workflow around the Claude CLI and VS Code and is terrified of looking like a Luddite. Reddit chimes in to say nobody cares about your exact idea stack as long as you can guide the AI and actually explain what you're merging.
Hi guys, this is not my first live coding interview. It's for a senior role, but it is my first live coding interview using AI tools. All my experience using AI development tools has been using the Claude CLI and VS Code, and I'm just wondering if I would look like a Luddite using this setup instead of something like Cursor or Copilot. This is their exact wording. You will work in a shared coding environment. Please plan to use an AI-assisted development tool throughout, e.g. Cursor, Copilot, or your preferred tool. Has anyone here conducted AI programming interviews and can shed some light? If necessary, I will spend the next couple days getting used to Cursor. Thanks.
It doesn't matter at all. If they cared, they would have been explicit. If they do care and weren't explicit, there's no way for you to know that. Good luck.
Claude CLI and VS Code is a completely normal senior setup. Nobody is scoring you on the tool. What they watch is whether you read the diff before accepting it and can say why you rejected a suggestion.
I hate that this is what coding is now. It's so boring, but at least I'm still getting paid.
I've conducted a few of these types of interviews when I was hiring, and what we are looking for is, do you know how to use the tools effectively, and do you blindly trust it? Are you planning, thinking through it, or just reiterating and figuring it out as you go? I need to see that you are still in control, but leveraging AI to do the grunt work. Basically, in my head, I'm asking if you're a good orchestra conductor. So just use the tools you know and show the most mastery with. Good luck.
Don't waste time Learning a new interface is just for a single interview. Stick to your own tools. Sure, in your free time you can check it out and click around just to be aware of it, but that doesn't mean you have to ardently teach what you already used to working with. The undoing of a permanent redirect nightmare. And I've migrated a page from Next.js to WordPress, slapshotted a permanent redirect to a subdomain, and now regrets it. But guess what? Browser had cached the 308 permanent redirect for this cache, stubbornly ignoring that the rule was deleted a week ago. The community laughs it off. Permanent in web standards literally means what it says, not it changed my mind by Friday.
Some time ago, I moved a page from Next.js to a WordPress site and added a permanent redirect to the subdomain, like so site.com, on page.site.com. At the time, I thought this would be permanent, but now we would like to switch it back. I had also naively thought that permanent meant more like semi-permanent, and the browser would at least occasionally double-check that the redirect is valid. That seems to not be the case, at least on Chrome, and I am still getting a 308 permanent redirect from disk cache to the subdomain at least a week after the redirect was removed. Obviously, another redirect back to the new path would cause a loop, and the only solution I can think of is to change to a new path like site.com page 2 and implement a redirect from page.site.com. Is there some solution I am not aware of?
That's the neat thing, you don't. Anyone that was redirected will continue to be until they clear their cache. Never serve a permanent redirect unless you are absolutely sure.
This is why I never serve a perma redirect, because of these issues.
Do the redirect loop, Chrome won't believe it and will refetch the original content to confirm, and in process will invalidate the cache.
As you have learned, a permanent redirect cannot easily be reverted. The good thing is, you control target page.site.com. If you wouldn't, you would be shit out of luck. Usually, you can redirect back to site.com.page.some parameter where 1. A too many redirects won't trigger for 2 redirects, and as site.com.page, some parameter warn 1 is not the same as site.com.page. It will have another redirect cache key and should resolve. Use this header for your subdomain site, 302, http 1.1, 302. Found location, https por site.com to our page or some parameter. 1 cache control, no store. Also, before starting tinkering, make sure you have the redirect cached in as many browsers and computers as possible, so you can verify that the solution really works.
This is the one. From the browser side, a 301 or 308 is basically write once, so 302 until you are certain and promote it later. Costs almost nothing and avoids exactly this.
The only workaround left is migrating to a new path like page 2 because fighting browser disk cache is a losing battle. And this is all drama for now. Time to close this pull request, but we'll merge the fresh gossip in the next video. Stay tuned, amigos. See ya!